Have you ever had that feeling, deep down, that you're capable of so much more? Like there's a genius version of you just waiting to be woken up? Well, that's exactly what Robin Sharma's The 5 a.m. Club is all about. It's built on this one huge idea. The way you begin your day, well, it pretty much sets the stage for your entire life. So let's dive into what is basically a masterclass on changing everything.
Wow. I mean, this line from one of the characters in the book, it just hits you, right? Because it feels so true for so many people. It's this quiet feeling of a life not fully lived, of all this potential just sitting there untapped. And that idea, that's really the heart of this entire book.
That's a tough question to ask yourself, isn't it? But it's a real one. That feeling of being stuck on a treadmill, just going through the motions. Maybe you're in a job that feels like it's slowly draining the life out of you, or you're wrestling with the same old stresses, day in and day out. This is exactly where the main characters in the story find themselves.
So, the book gives this feeling a name. It calls it the trap of ordinary. It's that comfortable, predictable place where big dreams kind of go to fade away. They get replaced by just getting by complacency. But what does that trap actually feel like on a daily basis?
I mean, just look at this list. Does any of it sound familiar? Sharma absolutely nails these modern-day struggles. It's the constant buzz of our phones, chasing after things that don't really matter in the end, and that slow, almost unnoticeable surrender to a life that's fine, but not great. It's a perfect diagnosis of a problem so many of us face.
Okay, so if that's the trap, how in the world do you get out? Well, this book isn't some dry, boring manual. It's actually a story. And it all kicks off with this wild encounter between three really different people. You've got a struggling artist, an entrepreneur who's about to lose everything, and this very mysterious stranger.
So picture this. The artist and the entrepreneur. They're at rock bottom. They're at this self-help seminar, desperate for answers. And after the conference, this scraggly, rambling guy who looks totally homeless comes up to them. He just seems completely out of place. And here's the first big lesson of the book. Things are rarely what they seem on the surface. Turns out, this man is actually Stone Riley, an unbelievably wealthy, eccentric billionaire, and he knows the secrets that the guru on stage was just talking about. He makes them this completely outrageous offer. Come with him, and he'll teach them everything he knows about living a truly world-class life.
And this is the key. This is the mantra he gives them, the entire philosophy, everything he's about to teach them. It all boils down to this one simple, powerful concept. So the big question is, what does it actually mean to own your morning?
He invites them to join what he calls the 5 a.m. Club. And look, it's not just about setting your alarm clock earlier. That's the easy part. It's about what you do with that first hour, what the book calls your victory hour. It's this protected, sacred time with zero distractions that you dedicate to building yourself up before the rest of the world even hits the snooze button. And this leads us to probably the most powerful practical tool in the entire book. It's the engine that drives the 5 a.m. Club. It's called the 20-20-20 formula. And it's all about breaking down that first hour of your day into 3 very specific 20-minute chunks. All right, this is the blueprint. So from 5 to 5:20 a.m., you move. We're talking intense exercise, get a real sweat going. The science here is you're flushing out cortisol, that's the stress hormone, and you're boosting dopamine and serotonin, which help you focus and feel good. Then from 5:20 to 5:40, you reflect. This is your time for quiet, journal, meditate, just think. It's all about getting clear before the day's noise starts. And finally, 5:40 to 6 a.m. is when you grow. Read a book, listen to a podcast, study a skill. You're actively making yourself better than you were yesterday.
Now, the book makes a really important point here. This whole routine, it's not just some motivational hack to make you feel good for a day. No. The billionaire character says, this will be about transformation. It's a system, backed by science, designed to literally rewire your brain and your body for peak performance day after day.
But you might be wondering, why does this formula work so well? Well, it's because it's not just about getting more stuff done. It's designed to strengthen what the book calls your 4 inner empires. These are the absolute core pillars you need to build a legendary life.
And look how beautifully this all connects back to the morning routine. Your mindset gets stronger during that grow period. Your heart set, your emotional world, gets healthier during the reflect period. Your health set is obviously built during the move period. And your soul set, that connection to your deeper purpose, that gets lifted up by the whole practice. The big idea is that your success on the outside is just a reflection of your mastery on the inside.
Now, the book makes a pretty crazy claim. It says that when you truly master these inner empires, you don't just get a little bit better. It says you can multiply your productivity, your creativity, your impact on the world by a factor of 100. Think about that. We're not talking about small improvements, we're talking about a massive, exponential leap.
And what's so cool is how the billionaire actually teaches all this stuff. He literally flies the artist and the entrepreneur around the world. He takes them to his private island in Mauritius, to the Taj Mahal in India, all the way to the ancient catacombs in Rome. And each of these amazing places becomes the backdrop for a brand new piece of wisdom.
So, when you strip it all away, this entire journey, this whole system, it's really about one thing: taking your power back. It's about making a conscious shift in your identity, from being a person who lets life happen to them to becoming the person who makes life happen for them. This chart really shows that journey perfectly. It's this deliberate choice to move away from victimhood, to push past the comfortable zone of being just ordinary, and to start climbing towards your own personal version of heroism. Becoming the fullest, best expression of who you can be. And really, this is Robin Sharma's challenge directly to you, the person watching this right now. It's a call to action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone else to give you permission. The ability to be great is already inside you. And the path to unlocking it, well, it starts tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.
Now, we've gone over the core concepts here, but I have to be honest, this is truly just scratching the surface. The full book is this incredible adventure, and it's packed with so many more mental models and practical step-by-step tactics for making these habits stick for a lifetime.
So if you want to really experience the full story and get the complete, life-changing blueprint that's helped millions of people, I can't recommend grabbing the book enough. We've put a link to get your own copy of the 5 a.m. Club right down there in the description for you.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought, a quote that just perfectly sums up the entire spirit of the book. It's a question worth asking yourself, maybe every single morning. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer.
Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful to you, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and consider subscribing to the channel. I'll leave the link to purchase this book below in the description. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.